What comes?
Direct.
Direct. Okay, so add first memory location में whatever the data that has been stored and the data that is present in the second memory location. Am I right? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो ये आपका असेंबली लैंग्वेज है. लो लेवल लैंग्वेज मीन्स असेंबली लैंग्वेज जो आपने ऑलरेडी यूज किया है. Assembly, or it is also known as machine level language. Getting this? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. तो एक 2 + 3 करने के लिए I need to write or we need to write the 3 different statements, set of statements. अभी still these are not correct statements. I have just written the steps. I have just mentioned the steps. Okay. But if I want to achieve the same thing with the high level language, if it is Python or if it is C, maybe we will simply write printf, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So will it work? Give me the output as 5. Yes or no?
No, ma'am, it will not work.
No, no.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Then how will you do it?
वैल्यू
First,
असाइन करना पड़ेगा.
so first maybe you need to assign a is equal to 2. Integer, of course, you need to write, declare the variables. B is equals to 3. And then here you will write a plus b, right? Yes. Now is it right?
Yes.
So this is for C or C++ maybe.
C.
C.
C. C++ में भी ज़्यादा changes नहीं है, right? It will work in CPP also. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. C out लिख दो खाली.
हाँ, C out लिखेंगे वहाँ पे तो हो जाएगा. Fine. So let's add it. C out. कौन से arrow आते हैं?
Greater.
Big arrow. Is the arrow right?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
No. So it is for input, right? And this is for output, right? Now this
Ma'am,
is for
wrong आएगा अभी भी.
भी wrong आएगा. जाने दो अभी. Don't get into the syntax. What I want to explain is the difference between high level language and low level language. Okay, Python makes it very simple. Print, if I write 2 + 3, I don't need to declare the variable. It will simply print 5. I will show you if you want. Is the screen visible?
Ma'am, आ गया output. Right.
Screen visible है.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. Simple. I have not declared any variable. I have not used any data type. I have just written. मुझे addition करना है. I have written 2 + 3. Print डालने की भी जरूरत नहीं. Even if I write 2 + 3, since it's a command prompt or the interpreter, it will simply give me 5. There is no difference if I am using print or if I am not using. But of course, print is required when we will write the lengthy programs. Okay. So what's the difference now? Can you tell between the low level and high level language?
Easy to learn.
Aman, the doubt, right? So easy to learn. Are these things are easy to learn, easy to read, easy to understand? Will take lesser time? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Easy
ma'am.
to maintain.
ठीक है, understood this? ठीक है, so machine
Yes,
level
ma'am.
या level, that is the low level language, we need to remember so many codes, we need to remember so many instructions, set of instruction, because we are directly giving the instruction जो मशीन को डायरेक्ट अंडरस्टैंड होगा. ये किसी चीज में कन्वर्ट नहीं होता है. बट ऑल दीज वॉट एवर कोड दैट वी हैव रिटन, this is not machine understandable language. Okay, so that's why it is called as the high level. ये पहले आप कंपाइल करते हो तो कंपाइलर से एक ऑब्जेक्ट कोड उसका जनरेट होता है या इंटरप्रेटर होता है, राइट? सो ऑल दिस थिंग इन बिटवीन इट रिक्वायर्ड सम कन्वर्टर दैट विल कन्वर्ट these instruction so that machine will understand and it will execute. समझ रहा है इतना everyone? So all these points are clear. less time to write, shorter, easier, and probably there will be the less number of errors. Okay. Then second is, it is portable. What do you mean by portable? The another feature or another advantage of high level programming language is portable. Portable means they have the capability to run on the different computers or different platforms with maybe few or no modifications. Right? Means if now I am using Windows operating system, I have written the program in some high level language. And now the same program I want to execute on maybe Linux, Unix, or some other Mac operating system. Okay. So in high level languages gives us the flexibility. So once the program has written with some few changes or maybe no changes, it will get executed on the another platform. That is called as the portable. Are you getting this? Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay. Anyone is having any doubt what we are doing? We are just on the high level programming languages advantages of high level programming language.
मैम पोर्टेबल में डाउट है.
क्या डाउट है? बोलो. What is the? हाँ? समझा नहीं.
पाइथन में
समझा.
पोर्टेबल का मीनिंग मैं वो पूछ रहा हूँ.
Python में portable का meaning नहीं. Portable is portable. Any high level language is portable. If I have written the program in some Python maybe, okay, the same program I can run on the Windows operating system, I can run on the Unix operating system, I can run on the Linux operating system also. ठीक है, maybe with some few or no modification, उसको बोलते हैं portable. Getting this? Yeah, platform independent, what you call it as. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Or no? हाँ, okay. ठीक है. So due to all these advantages, whatever the advantages are listed, few of the advantages are listed. Okay, because of all these things, we prefer, the most programmers prefer to write the language programs in the high level languages rather than using the low level languages. Of course, low level languages has its own advantages. For some few specialized application, we need to write the program in low level languages only, where you are, when you want to design the embedded system. So for that embedded system, there the high level language will not help you. So there you require the low level languages only. Okay. So both are having their own advantages or disadvantages based on what type of application that you are going to build or create. Understood this much? Everyone is clear till point number 4? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Sure. So let us move ahead. Now next point. What it is telling? Now for high level languages, as I said, high level languages need to convert in the low level language so that machine will understand it, right? So there are two types of applications. Okay, what these two types of applications? The two types of application or two kind of application that will process the high level language into the low level language. Means there we require something that will convert the Python program or maybe the C program written in some low level language that will be understood by the machine. So what are those applications? The first is called as interpreter, or the first, let's, compilers, which you have already used, right? आप compile करते हो C का program, you give the command first. What, after writing the program, the first step that you do is you compile it first. Yes or no? Yes or no? Huh. So, and after compilation, you go for the next step, that is run the program or execute the program, right? Can anyone tell after compilation your C or CPP file gets converted into which file?
EXE.
हाँ, exe execution के बाद होता है. Anyone? Are you sure it is exe or it is obj? Find out whether it is after compilation, whether you get the exe file or whether you get the cpp file, sorry, the obj file. हाँ, कौन सा फाइल मिलता है? कभी फोल्डर ओपन करके देखा है? आफ्टर एग्जीक्यूटिंग द कोड हाउ मेनी मोर फाइल्स हैव बीन क्रिएटेड अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर सी और सीपीपी फाइल? चेक करना आज. ठीक है. So first application is compiler, and the another application that is also available is called as the interpreter. Okay, so some languages use compilers like C++. Okay, some languages, some high level languages use interpreter to convert the high level language into the low level language. Getting this? Okay. Now, so here the diagram, block diagram is given. When you are using interpreter, what happens, and when you are using compiler, what happens? Okay, so when you are using interpreter, as the name given interpreter, it will directly convert the source code into the low level language, and directly it will produce the output. Okay, so what interpreter is going to do? Interpreter processes the program and reading the lines and performing the computation. Line by line, it will read the instruction, it will interpret, that is, it will convert into the low level language, and the output will be generated. Okay. But if you are using the compiler, so what is the difference? Compiler reads the entire program. First, it translate into the low level, and then it can be used anytime for execution or for running. जो मैं पूछ रही थी ना, क्या generate होता है? So here it is mentioned. So first step is your source code. Source code is what? Source code मतलब which file?
Program.
Program. That is your maybe a .c file, right? Then when you give the command compilation, or when you compile your program, get is object code. Okay, that is your obj file, .obj object code create hota hai. Okay, or sometimes it is also called as executable also. Okay, maybe exe. Sometimes some high level languages produce two separate files, obj file as well as the executable file. Some program languages may generate only one, that is the exe file. इसका extension obj है, .obj. object का it is .obj, and exe इसका है exe. Okay, so that is the difference between interpreter and the compiler. Are you getting this? Have you understood the difference between interpreter and compiler?
Yes, ma'am.
So no. ठीक है. Interpreter में क्या होता है? What is the basic difference? When you are using interpreter, it will read the line, the code line one by one. एक line read करेगा, it will translate it, and it will generate the output. Okay, so line by line it will read and it will generate the output. Okay, and if you are using compiler, in compiler it will read your entire program, and then it will first translate it into the low level language or low level program, and then that program, which is the object code or exe file here, okay, so that can be used for the execution purpose for the future. Okay, so for that you require something called as an executor. So you in C or C++ you use two commands, compile and run, right? So the same thing has been explained over here. Okay, Now there is something here. It is given about some high level languages. They uses both the processes. Okay, that is interpreter and compiler. First it is compiled, and which is called as the bytecode, and then it is interpreted by the program called a virtual machine. Okay, so Java जब भी use करोगे, that time you will come to know about this bytecode. Bytecode generate होता है. Okay, Java में compilation भी होता है और interpretation दोनों होता है साथ में. Okay, so right now I will not go in much in this detail. What this point is saying, see, there are high level language like C or C++, they use compiler. Okay, Python uses interpreter. Okay, the language like Java, it uses both compiler as well as interpreter. Getting this? So based on how the language has been designed, it will either use compiler or it will use interpreter or it will use both the things. Okay, so Java में compile भी होता है, first code compile होता है, object byte code generate होता है और वो byte code then it gets interpreted. Are you getting this? Have you understood this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So question comes on this point also. How the high level languages are executed or how they processed, how the high level languages are processed and the output is generated, or maybe there can be a question on difference between the interpreter and the compiler. Okay, so on this from point number 5 to point number 10, okay, that will cover your entire answer with the diagrams. Getting this? Have you understood? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, this last point or the next point, it is talking about the Python interpreter. As I said, Python use the interpreter to convert the program into the low level language. So interpreter, there are two types of or two ways in which the Python will interpret the program. One is called as the shell mode. And another way is the script mode. Okay, so there are two modes. First is shell mode and second is script mode. Now what do you mean by a shell mode and a script mode? Anyone? Chalo. Now I will stop talking. Chalo. One of you
Ma'am,
come. हाँ, अभिषेक बोलो.
मैम शेल मोड में डायरेक्ट आउटपुट दिखता है और स्क्रिप्ट मोड में कंसोल पे आउटपुट दिखता है.
शेल मोड में डायरेक्ट आउटपुट दिखता है और स्क्रिप्ट मोड में कंसोल पे दिखता है. थोड़ा सा इलैबोरेट करो अच्छे से. यू आर ऑन द राइट ट्रैक. I mean, you have understood what you express in the correct words. थोड़ा सा और उसको समझ के try to
Ma'am.
frame. हाँ, yes, लोकेश.
स्क्रिप्ट मोड में मैम अपन अपनी फाइल सेव कर सकते हैं, लिख सकते हैं, एडिट कर सकते हैं, लोड कर सकते हैं. और
करेक्ट.
अपन शेल मोड में नहीं कर सकते ये सब.
तो शेल मोड में आउटपुट मिलता है कि नहीं मिलता है?
मैम मतलब शेल मोड में मैम वो आउटपुट मिलता है. मीन्स अपन अगर एक इंस्ट्रक्शन देंगे तो अपने को आउटपुट मिलेगा.
डायरेक्ट आउटपुट आता है.
हाँ,
करेक्ट.
लेकिन अपन कोई बड़ा कोड लिखेंगे, मतलब अपने को कोई कंटिन्यू चाहिए तो अपन वो चीज नहीं कर सकते शेल मोड में.
Correct. Very good. Okay, so shell mode is your console or the command prompt. This is your shell mode. समझ रहा है? ये जो prompt दिखता है ना, so this is your shell mode where you give some commands and compiler or the interpreter understand those commands and it will directly interpret those languages and you get the output instantly. So this is your shell mode. इसके लिए यहाँ पे भी if you can read out, I don't know whether you can read. Here it is mentioned, it is shell. Can you read this? Python 3.7.4 shell. Okay, so this is the shell mode, where that is your command prompt or the console, where you can give the commands or the instruction and it will get executed immediately and it will generate the output. And script mode is what? Script mode, as the name given, script. What is the meaning of script? Script is some file. Okay, so if I want to write the file, so I will go to new file. The same thing I will write over here, print 2 plus 3. Okay, then there is the window, is the screen visible? Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see here. Now this is the file option, edit, format, everything is there. Now I'm writing a script. Okay, so there is a run. I can go to run module or directly you can press F5. Now if the file has not saved, first it will ask me to save the file. Okay, let's save it somewhere. By default, you can see here it is Python files. By default, the extension will be taken as .py. Okay, can you see here the name has been given, where I have saved E drive Python folder and the name of the file is demo.py. Okay, by default it will take the extension that is py, and we have got the output that is 5, and then we got the prompt. Okay, so output, we will both the outputs, whether you are running in shell mode or script mode, आपको output यही shell में ही दिखेगा, that is your console or what you call it as command prompt. Okay, but in script mode you can give the various commands. Okay, and then you can execute it simultaneously or together. Maybe print I'll give some commands. Addition and then adding the two numbers maybe. Okay, so again I can directly press F5 or I can go to run module. I have not saved, so I will click on OK. It has given me the entire output together. Okay, so when I create a Python file, it is a script mode. I am working in a script mode. Okay, and when I give direct instructions on the console or on this command prompt, it is called as the shell mode. Are you getting this? Have you understood these two things? I will stop
मतलब
now raise queries. हाँ, raise
यानी
queries. अब
बिना सेव करे एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे तो वो शेल मोड है, और अगर सेव करने के बाद
हाँ,
एग्जीक्यूट
yes,
तो स्क्रिप्ट मोड है.
तो वो स्क्रिप्ट मोड है. करेक्ट. सो शेल मोड में आपको इमीडिएट आउटपुट विंडो पे ही दिख जाता है, जैसे यहाँ पे दिख रहा था, है ना. यहाँ पे प्रिंट कमांड दिया, या मे बी इफ आई गिव द सेम कमांड प्रिंट
तो मैं
वेलकम.
स्क्रिप्ट मोड में
ओके,
कैसे
एंड
सेव
आई
करते
विल,
हैं?
हाँ, मैंने बताया ना,
स्क्रिप्ट
यू
मोड
हैव
में
टू
कैसे
गो
सेव
टू
करते हैं?
स्क्रिप्ट मोड में काम करना है. सो यू हैव, सबसे पहले तो आपका ये इंटरप्रेटर ओपन होगा, पाइथन आइडल ओपन होगा, शेल, राइट. सो यू हैव टू गो टू फाइल, न्यू फाइल, इट विल ओपन द न्यू फाइल. ओके, whatever the code that you want to write, you can write the code, जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है.
मैम मेरे विंडो में मैंने जो
अरे-
पाइथन इंस्टॉल किया है उसमें ये हो ही नहीं रहा है, डायरेक्ट कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट मोड
कंप्यूटर
जैसा हो जा रहा है.
कंप्यूटर पे
हाँ मैम,
आर यू
डायरेक्ट
टॉकिंग
कमांड.
कंप्यूटर सिस्टम? हाँ तो
Yes,
सबसे
ma'am.
पहले when you start your open your Python, ये idle open होता है,
मैम उधर आइडल
right?
लिखना, हाँ
हाँ ये idle open होता है, ठीक है ठीक है. So when you click on the idle, ये shell open होता है, shell mode, directly shell mode open होता है, समझा?
आइडल क्या?
Are you getting? Yes or
No,
no?
ma'am. No, ma'am.
क्या नहीं समझ में आ रहा है?
मैम यहाँ पे मैंने विंडोज
I
पे
will
py
stop.
मैम वो सिर्फ पाइथन लिख रहा है उधर, मतलब पाइथन पे क्लिक करेगा ना तो ब्लैक स्क्रीन ओपन होता है।
हाँ मैम.
नहीं नहीं पाइथन पे नहीं open
पाइथन
करना है.
मत लिख।
पाइथन पे आप आपको वो अलग कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट देगा. डोंट यूज दैट कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट. वो लाइब्रेरीज इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए यूज होता है फॉर मशीन लर्निंग एंड फॉर एडवांस्ड फीचर्स. ओके, व्हाट आई एम शोइंग यू, गो टू द स्टार, टाइप idle, idle, python idle. इसको सर्च करो आफ्टर इंस्टॉलेशन. व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन दिस आइडल, डायरेक्टली एक व्हाइट कलर का स्क्रीन ओपन होता है विच इज नोन एज अ शेल, पाइथन शेल. समझ रहा है?
हाँ
पहले
मैम, आ
समझ
गया
के लो
आ गया आ
on the
गया
steps.
आ गया.
Simultaneously don't perform everything. Okay, then if you want to work in a shell mode, directly you can give the commands. I will close this because multiple files are open. Okay, so when you open this, okay, now when I want to execute this, I will click on run and the code will get executed in shell only. समझ रहा है? सबसे पहले आइडल जब ये ओपन करोगे तो ये शेल दिखेगा, ठीक है. फिर अगर आपको क्रिएट करना है, सो दिस इज विच मोड, दिस इज योर शेल मोड. ओके, now I want to switch to the script mode. So how will I go to the script mode? I will go to file, shell का file, new file. The new file will get open, editor open होगा एक. ओके, जैसे नोटपैड होता है या कोई भी एडिटर होता है, सेम वे the Python editor will open. Here it will allow you to write the code. And script mode. Okay, I have this single line. Okay, now first you save this file, control S करो, whichever folder that you want to save. By default ये Python जहाँ पे installed है वहाँ पे जाता है. Make a habit of storing the files, your files at some proper place. Okay, Python, let's say script mode, give some appropriate file name. By default it will be considered as a Python file. When you save, you can see here the name has been changed, script mode.py. So py is the extension, Python extension. Print Python extension is .py. Okay, I'm just writing all this thing for your understanding because both you तो maybe you must be skipping. Python script file extension is .py. Getting this? Okay, अभी the moment you will make some changes, यहाँ पे एक asterisk आता है, और अगर control S करोगे, that is when you save the file, the asterisk will go. So that will, you will understood कि वो file save है कि नहीं है, और whether you have made any changes. Then to run this script, now what I have written, this is the script. Print this is a script. Okay, so this is the script. We are in script mode and the extension of the file is .py. So I have given 3 print statements, so it should give me the output accordingly. So I will go to run I will select run module, or from keyboard you can simply press F5. If it is not saved, then it will ask you to save. When you click on OK, here, see, restart, showing the path where your file has been saved, the name of the file with the extension .py and whatever the command that you have written. Getting this? And it has returned you the prompt also. So again, it is ready to accept the new command. समझ रहा है? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is shell mode, where you will give the command, directly you will get the output. And when you create the new file, save it, and then when you execute, this is called as the script mode. Getting this? So script mode may, it will first convert all the lines in the low level language, and then it will give you the output one by one. समझ रहा है? Any other queries, any other doubts so far? Doubts है तो पूछो, नहीं है तो say no. Samjha, have you understood this interpreter? Python interpreter? Yes or no? Ritik, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Ritik, have you understood both the things, shell mode and script mode?
Yes, ma'am, a little bit, ma'am. Actually, I am having a connection issue over here. Your voice was
Acha.
breaking way too.
Okay. But at least whatever I'm typing, that you are able to see, no? That is the reason I'm highlighting the
Yes,
things, or I'm writing the things. I'm not only speaking. Okay, I understand due to network issues, sometimes the voice gets break or all those things. But at least are you getting what is going on?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone else? Any doubt with the Python interpreter? Because इस पे भी question आता है. It's a most favorite question. Please highlight it, underline it, whatever you want to do. Make a note in your notebooks. Python interpreter. The question always comes in the Python interpreter. Explain Python interpreter, or what is Python interpreter. And in that you have to cover this shell mode and script mode. Okay. अभी इसमें there is no lengthy explanation given in this. You have to elaborate in your own words. What do you mean by shell, and what do you mean by the script mode? Getting this? So you have to give the example. जैसे मैंने अभी दिया shell mode. What is a shell mode? The command gets executed directly on the console, and we get the output. Okay. And script means we have to first create the script file, save it as with the extension .py, and the .py file will be interpreted and executed. समझा आपको? So whatever demonstration I have shown just now on this shell or on this script file, okay, same thing you have to include in your answer. समझ रहा है? Are you getting? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here it is given one simple statement in shell mode. Python statements, we type the Python statement into the Python shell, and the interpreter immediately prints the result. So this one line will help you to frame your answer. Okay. Giving examples is very important. Okay. Now here they have shown you about idle or the IDE. Okay, what is IDE? It stands for Integrated Development Environment. Okay, where you are having your compiler, interpreter, file editor, okay, or the text editor, everything integrated in one single system. That's why it is called as IDE. And in Python, it is called as the idle. So the very first time when you open or when you want to start the Python, what you will open or what you will search for is idle and not for Python. Getting this? And when you open your idle, you get your shell first, that is the Python prompt. This is called as the Python prompt. ये जो angular brackets है, this is the Python prompt. When you see this Python prompt, it means the interpreter or the Python shell is ready to accept the instructions. Okay. So the interpreter uses the prompt, here it is mentioned, uses the prompt to indicate that it is ready for the instruction, and whatever instruction that you want to execute, you can execute. Okay. Here it is given about something about script. Alternatively, we can write a program in a file, use the interpreter to execute the content of the file, and such file is called as the script. Python में py file को क्या बोलते हैं? It's a script. That's why it is the name of the another mode is given as script mode. समझ रहा है इतना? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Python programs have the name which ends with the py. So whenever you create a py file, you have created your script and it will be considered as a script mode.
मैम वो 3 बार ग्रेटर साइन का मतलब नहीं समझा।
किस चीज का?
3 बार ग्रेटर साइन है ना मैम, the last time
ये
started with yeah.
this is a prompt. जैसे आप कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट ओपन करते हो ना, कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट में कैसे आपको कोलन देन स्लैश एंड देन एंगुलर ब्रैकेट आता है?
Yes ma'am.
Yes or no? Have you observed?
Yes ma'am.
हाँ, so that is the prompt. It just indicates that it is ready to accept the input, or sorry, it is ready to accept the instruction or the next command. Okay. If there is any error in the statement, it will generate that error and it will again return you the prompt. For example, जैसे यहाँ पे, if I directly write shell, this is not a command. It won't understand what to do with this shell. Okay, so it has thrown the error. Shell is not defined, because when you give something directly, it assumes it as a variable. Okay, and this is something called as the prompt, which we cannot change. It is by default when this IDE is designed, the prompt is designed in this way. Okay, it just indicates that the interpreter is ready, or that shell is ready to accept the commands or the instructions. As simple as that. Any other doubts? Any other doubts? Yes? No? Any doubts, students?
No, ma'am.
Am I
No ma'am.
okay? So here again the same steps are explained how to execute the file, which I have already demonstrated. So I will not read out again. Is it okay with you? Run module, or you can press the F5. Okay. Shall we proceed with the next part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now next part is history of Python. Now history mein it will just tell who has designed or developed this language. Okay, so you need to remember, if the question comes on history part, you need to remember the name. So it was developed by Guido van Rossum in the late 80s and early 90s at the National Research Institute for Mathematics and Computer Science in Netherlands. Okay, so you need to remember the developer of this language, Python language. It was designed in late 80s and early 90s, and it was the place where the language has been developed, that is National Research Institute for Maths and Computer Science in Netherlands. Okay. Now, when the Python was developed, okay, it is derived from the languages like ABC, Modular 3, C, C++, Algol 68, Smalltalk, Unix shell, and other scripting languages. I know all these languages you may not heard or we don't know. Okay, it's like ABC, it is the very old programming language. Okay, Modular 3, Algol 68, Smalltalk, Unix shell. Unix shell, it is when you work with the Unix operating system. Okay, it is also similar to the shell mode. ये जो shell का concept है, it comes from the Unix basically. Okay. The next point, it is talking about Python is copyrighted. Okay. The source code is available under the GNU, that is General Public License. That's why it is called as the open source language. Okay. The Python source code, whatever how it is developed and designed, it is available under the GNU. That is the reason it is called as the open source language. Free because we don't need to purchase the license, and since the source code is available, it is open source. The points we have covered in the previous session. Okay. Then the core team is mentioned in the next point. It is maintained by the core development team at the institute, although the Guido van Rossum still holds the vital role in the means he is there, of course that scientist is there, the programmer, but there is a team. The Python 1.0 was released in November 1994. The very first version of the Python, that is 1.0. Right now we are using Python 3. Okay, it was released in 1994. Then in 2000, Python 2 got released. Okay, then right now the Python 3 is going on. Okay, in 2008. So now what we are using is Python 3. The next version, it can be Python 3.7, Python 3.2.1. All these are considered under the Python 3 only. Okay. So right now on my system, what is installed is Python 3.7.4. Okay. Understood this? What points you will be covering in history? Yes or no? It's all theory. You have to remember this. Huh? The developer name, when it was developed, okay, from which languages the Python is derived, okay. Then like other open source languages like Perl or Unix or Linux operating system, the source code is available under GNU. That's why it is known as a open source language. Okay, ये question मैंने first session में भी पूछा था, what is open source and what is free. So it is called as free because we don't need to purchase the license. And it is known as open source because the source code is available publicly under GNU. Okay. Then Python 1.0, when it was released, when the Python 2 was released in 2000, in 2008, Python 3 got released. Okay, so these points you should be able to cover if the question comes for the history of Python. Any queries, any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No. Only Abhishek is listening. What about
Ma'am.
others? Ah,
Ma'am, I have a doubt on Python.
I was expecting. Yes, bolo.
मैम ये एकदम सडनली क्यों पाइथन इतना पॉपुलर हो गया? क्योंकि जावा भी तो था
Because
2008
हाँ, because it
2017 तक पाइथन इतना वो नहीं था इंक्रीमेंट, और अभी
हाँ,
19
because it is
19 में 18 में ये सब में एकदम सडनली इंक्रीमेंट आ गया पाइथन का, ऐसा क्यों?
हाँ, इसके लिए तो यूनिवर्सिटी ने सिलेबस में इंट्रोड्यूस किया उसको. Because it is having a good package of libraries, flexibility, it has a flexibility, more flexibility, okay, which can be, it can be also do the data science में it can be used in machine learning, it can be used. A good set of libraries, a huge set of libraries are available with which we can do the things very easily. Okay.
मैम 2008 में ये हो गया था ना पाइथन 3 इन्वाइट, तो तभी
हाँ,
क्यों इतना
Python.
नहीं चला कि अभी इसका इंक्रीमेंट एकदम
So
ज्यादा हो गया?
that time it was new, no? That time it was new. The research was going. The programmer, developers, the AI experts, they started. I mean, they must have done the research. They were continuously working on it, and then slowly the different library files packages has got included in the Python, and now it is widely used for data science and machine learning. Okay. On YouTube, you can search the various something like Python for data science. Okay, so it will give you the list of all Python for data science. It will show you what different modules or the libraries the available. Okay, so it has become so popular because of the modules or the library files that are available with it, for which we don't need to write a code from scratch. Okay, we will simply call those libraries, we'll use those functions, and the work is done. Okay, so this language is continuously getting updated. Okay, there are various new huge amount of modules and libraries available with it. Okay, so you can do some research from your side. So if you see the data science jo course hai data science mein, it is Python is the one language, mandatory language, and another is the R language, because again R provides the various statistical tools. Python is also providing the various statistical tools. Same way R also provides the various statistical tools for the easy understanding of the data or analysis of the. Huh?
एग्जाम्पल पाइथन स्टैटिक आपने बोला स्टैटिक्स का टूल प्रोवाइड करता है
हाँ,
एग्जाम्पल
तो उसके लिए different modules है बेटा. जैसे the way you do now, simple examples of statistic is mean, median, all those things. Similarly, there are, अगर आपको pie chart draw करना है, different types of charts draw करने हैं, so there are n number of packages available. Those packages you need to find out. Now our syllabus, it covers only the basic Python till GUI. It doesn't cover the advanced Python, which can be used for data science or the machine learning. Okay, but that you can do by yourself. ठीक है?
हाँ मैम.
चलो. Now next part is features of Python. Okay, what are the different features of Python? Just a minute. हाँ, बोलो. Yes, Aman.
इंटरप्रेटर और कंपाइलर क्या है? एक सॉफ्टवेयर की तरह रहते हैं. कंपाइलर तो मेरे को मालूम है,
हाँ.
जो प्रोग्राम को वो सॉफ्टवेयर की तरह रहते हैं खाली.
हाँ, सॉफ्टवेयर की तरह एक एप्लीकेशन है ये. इट इज अगेन अ प्रोग्राम, अ सॉफ्टवेयर, अ स्मॉल एप्लीकेशन. ओके, जो वो आईडीई के साथ या आपके व्हेन यू राइट दैट सी कंपाइलर टर्बो सी, व्हिच इज आल्सो एन आईडी, तो उसके साथ वो अटैच्ड रहता है, राइट? सो टर्बो सी के साथ, सिंस इट्स अ सी लैंग्वेज, तो उसके साथ कंपाइलर अटैच्ड रहता है. ओके, अ स्मॉल प्रोग्राम और स्मॉल एप्लीकेशन. व्हेन यू यूज द पाइथन, वो जो आईडी ओपन होता है उसके साथ एक प्रोग्राम बैकग्राउंड में रन होता है, which is called as the interpreter. So that will help to convert the instructions what you have written in Python language, that is the high level language, to low level language that machine will understand. Okay, इतना समझा everyone? Okay, so let us move ahead with the features of Python. So what can be the different features of Python? Okay, easy to learn. Now all these features, it is covered in the unit 1, but how we will proceed with the syllabus, that time you will come to know why it is easy to learn, why it is easy to read, easy to maintain, and all these things you will understand after we proceed with the syllabus. Okay, so the very first feature, it is easy to learn. Okay, it has the keywords, few keyword, a very simple structure, clearly defined syntax. So all these things makes it easy to learn. Okay, so if you, even if you don't have any programming background, still you can learn the Python language very easily. Okay, जैसे आपको 2 + 3, if you want to perform the addition, you can simply give 2 + 3 in the shell, in the command prompt, and you get the output. Yes or no? Here I will simply 2 + 3, I have got the output. Is it as simple as that? अगर ये C में करना है तो I need to first declare the variable, assign the value, then I will do other things, right? So it is very easy to learn, easy to read. Okay, the Python code is more clearly defined and visible to eyes. अभी ये जो statement है ना, when we will proceed with the loops, looping statement, conditional statement, that time you will come to know why it is why this particular point has been mentioned, that is easy to read. I will just add one point. जैसे in C or C++, when you use the loops or the if statement या block of code बनाना है, तो we make use of those curly brackets, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, but Python में curly brackets का concept नहीं है. For indentation or for looping statements, curly brackets are available, but it is used for the different purpose. Okay, मतलब for loop start किया तो I don't need to start a curly bracket. I will simply start writing the code. Okay, then easy to maintain. Python source code is fairly easy to maintain. These features you have to remember. Broad standard library, what I was talking about, it is having a huge set of modules and built-in libraries. So again, a Python is having a broad standard library which are again portable and cross-platform compatible on Unix, Windows and Mac platforms. Okay, so जो भी libraries है, you can either use on Unix platform, Windows platform, or maybe the Macintosh platform. That's why it is called as the portable. The next, it is interactive mode. Interactive is what? The Python has support for interactive mode, which allows interactive testing and debugging of the snippet of code. Okay. So there is interactive mode also available where you can actually, it is actually used for the debugging purpose. Interactive mode where line by line the debugging can be done. Portable, we have already learned, it can be used on various hardware platforms or the different platforms. Extendable. Extendable means what? Not कि एक set of libraries मैंने बना दिया, now I cannot add more set of libraries. We can always create our own module set of libraries and we can keep extending the Python. That's why it is called as the extendable. Again, Python provide interfaces to all the major commercial databases like MySQL, SQL, whatever different databases that are available. You can do the connectivity with the database that you want to use for data storage purpose. GUI programming. What is GUI? GUI stands for
Graphical user interface.
graphical user interface. Correct. So if you want to design the good graphical user interface where you will provide the menus, buttons, text boxes for user to give the input and to interact, so Python provides the good set of GUI libraries, which again it can be worked on Windows, Macintosh or Unix operating system. Okay. Scalable. Why scalable? Because it provides a better structure and support for large programs than shell scripting. Okay, you can work in a shell as well as you can work in a script mode. So two different modes are provided by the Python. So like that, there is a huge set of features. It also supports OOPS. We have seen in our syllabus also, we will be covering OOPS. So it has both the approaches. It allows or it supports functional or structure approach, as well as it allows or it supports the object oriented approach. So you can write the program using Python in functional approach or maybe in object oriented. Jैसे when you learn C, it is a pure functional oriented or structured programming language. जब भी आपको ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग सीखना था, यू लर्न अ सेपरेट न्यू लैंग्वेज दैट इज द C++, right? Yes or no? But in Python, I can write the program with the approaches. Okay. So like that, there is a huge set of features available. You have to remember some 6 to 7 out of these to frame your answer. Simple Python features. Yes or no?
मैम
बोलो.
मैम जो टर्बो में वो लिखते थे प्रोग्राम्स, वही आईडीई है, उसी को आईडीई बोलते.
हाँ, वही IDE जो टर्बो सी होता है, इट्स IDE, दैट इज इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट. ओके, IDE.
आईडीई हमारा.
हाँ, वो भी IDE है. ये जो पाइथन आइडल जो हम लोग यूज कर रहे हैं आफ्टर इंस्टॉलेशन, वो भी IDE है. IDE का मतलब क्या? इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट. एक अगर मुझे प्रोग्राम लिखना है, ओके, और वो मुझे एग्जीक्यूट करना है, रन करना है, सो व्हाट आई रिक्वायर्ड, फर्स्ट आई नीड दी एडिटर. एडिटर का मतलब समझते हो? Where I can type, I can do formatting, and I can save the file, right? Then I required, since it's a high level language, I required a compiler or maybe interpreter based on which languages that I'm using, right? Then I required, it allows you to handle the errors. It will throw you the error handling part. It helps you to about error handling part. Then it is having the set of libraries available, right?
Yes ma'am.
तो अभी ये सारी चीजें इंडिविजुअली हम लोग यूज करते हैं क्या? नहीं. जब भी टर्बो से इंस्टॉल्ड हो गया, इसके साथ ये सब चीजें अपने आप आ जाती है, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज द इंटीग्रेटेड. इंटीग्रेशन का मीनिंग होता है एवरीथिंग टुगेदर, जो NSM में भी सीखा था. द मीनिंग इज नॉट गोइंग. ओके, सो इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट मतलब डेवलपमेंट. सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलप करने के लिए ये सारी चीजें चाहिए, राइट? सो दैट्स डेवलपमेंट. अभी ये क्या है? Environment, where we want to work and it will allows us to use all these features or functionality. That's why it is called as IDE. So Turbo C एक IDE है, Python Idle is another IDE. Okay, जैसे Java के लिए NetBeans है, Java Beans है, वो सब IDE के examples है. या Visual Studio when you install. Okay, आपने नाम सुना Visual Studio?
Yes ma'am. जहाँ पे
हम लोग बहुत सारे languages use करते. तो again that is a IDE which supports the various languages. बोलो.
मैम नोटपैड से एडिटर होगा ना वो?
Notepad is only the editor. It is the example of editor. Yes, editor. It doesn't have any compiler. It will not help you to solve the error. It doesn't have any libraries. It is just a simple editor. Okay. बट जब ये टर्बो से इंस्टॉल किया तो उसके साथ आपको वो एडिटर भी अवेलेबल कर दे, वेयर यू कैन टाइप, राइट? द कंपाइलर भी उसके साथ ही आता है. इट प्रोवाइड द सेट ऑफ लाइब्रेरीज आल्सो. ओके, सो ये सब साथ में मिलके जो एनवायरनमेंट बनता है उसको बोलते हैं IDE, दैट इज इंटीग्रेटेड डेवलपमेंट एनवायरनमेंट.
थैंक यू मैम.
तो इजीली हेल्प करता है टू क्रिएट देयर एप्लीकेशंस और टू बिल्ड द सॉफ्टवेयर्स. Getting this?
Yes ma'am.
Any other doubts? Features are very simple, right? So you need to remember ये जो highlighted that you can remember. You can add the more points like object oriented approach has been both the approaches. It allows or it supports the different approaches. It has the dynamic data types, supports the dynamic type checking, garbage collection, everything, whatever with available with the other programming languages, everything is available with the Python also. So it covers the features of Python. Getting this, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Then installing Python. अब ये installing Python जो है, you have already installed on your computer system, yes or no? Or maybe your Android, since now
मैं Android
is not having. हाँ, तो installation का part, generally question doesn't come on installation, but you should know कि Python का official website कौन सा है, that is www.python.org. Okay, अगर आपको documentation चाहिए, so where the documentation is available. So all this
modules.
documentation मतलब module नहीं, documentation is help. अगर आपको help चाहिए,
अच्छा कैसे syntax
कैसे सिंटैक्स कैसा है, कौन से कमांड के क्या पैरामीटर है, ऑल दैट एंटायर हेल्प इज कॉल्ड एज द डॉक्यूमेंटेशन. ओके, सो ये सब बेसिक चीजें कहाँ से मिलती है, ऑल दीज पॉइंट्स आर कवर्ड अंडर द इंस्टॉलेशन. गेटिंग दिस?
yes ma'am.
Okay, fine. Any other students are having any doubts? Siley, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Are you with me? Are you getting what is going on?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. But your voice is not confident.
मैम नेटवर्क इशू है.
Network issue है. Okay,
हाँ.
fine. Okay. So this installation part and actually all these things are not required. Okay. Script from command line. I will tell you how to run the script from. See here, integrated IDE का examples are given. Okay, Unix के लिए क्या use करते हैं? For Unix, which IDE is used for the Python? Idle. Windows के लिए भी Python Win भी है, Idle भी है, Macintosh के लिए. So basically, Idle is the common IDE that is available for the various platforms. Okay.
ये नहीं समझा ये Unix वाली line. Idle is where the first Unix.
Idle जो है ना, इसका अभी Python के IDE का नाम क्या है? That is Idle. Okay. Integrated Development Learning Environment. अभी ये Idle जो नाम है, okay, this is the IDE for Python. ठीक है? में भी Idle यूज होता है, Windows में भी Idle यूज होता है, Macintosh में भी Idle यूज होता है. Okay. उसके अलावा भी there are other IDEs available, different IDEs, but this is the most widely used, that is Idle, Python Idle. Okay.
And my Macintosh is the version of Python only.
Macintosh is a operating system. जो Mac बोलते हो ना, Apple.
हाँ.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
हाँ, so MacBook जिसको बोलते हो, so Macintosh is a platform, operating system. Okay. जो Apple के Apple products जो काम करते हैं. So अगर if you are having a MacBook जिसमें आपका Windows operating system नहीं होता है ना, it is a different operating system. So even on that MacBook or your Macintosh version, the Python, the various different versions, मतलब जब भी आप installation download के लिए जाओगे ना, it asks ये कौन से operating system के लिए आपको चाहिए, Windows के लिए चाहिए, Unix के लिए चाहिए, Mac के लिए चाहिए, तो different set is available. So you have to see वो कौन से platform के लिए आपको install करना है.
Okay, Python is for different platforms of operating.
Different platforms, yeah, for different operating system. Okay, so when you are downloading, you have to select the correct platform, for which platform you are going to install it. Generally we do it on Windows, but if in case if anyone is having the MacBook, you can select that appropriate option, select it for Macintosh, and the same idle will be available
Okay, ma'am.
on the website. Okay, getting this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll stop for the day. We will not proceed with the debugging part. So what we have covered in the today's lecture, let us summarize. We started from introduction. Okay. Then
Features.
high level language. Yeah, the difference between high level and low level
Low level.
languages. Okay. Then we
Compiler interpreter.
the types of application that is required to process, that is compiler and interpreter. Then
Shell and script.
History of
History.
history of Python. Yeah. And the modes
of
of
Python.
Features.
features.
Shell mode, script mode.
Two types of Python interpreter.
Advantage.
Shell and script.
Interpreter, that is shell and script, right? Then we learned the different
Features of
Python.
features of Python.
Yeah, anything we skip?
Advantages.
Advantages and disadvantages also we advantages disadvantages is high level language or low level languages के, ठीक है? Features becomes the advantages only. Okay, so it can be the same thing you can mention. Fine. So these are the different topics we covered today. At least note down the titles or the topics what we covered in the sessions. So it will help you when you are referring the notes. Getting this? Yeah. Fine. Anyone is having any doubt, queries, कुछ पूछना है पूछ लो. We are having the time still. 7-8 minutes time we have. कुछ डाउट है पूछ लो. Yes. Feature, and in this I will add the installation also. Okay, because you have already done the installation part on your system, right? Everyone said yes, yes, yes. So I am assuming that you have installed either on Android now. Because of this situation, you are doing it on the phone. Otherwise, you would have done the practicals in the lab. Yes, Prince, are you there? Mr. Prince.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, not.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Fine, ma'am.
हाँ
Fine, ma'am.
हाँ ठीक है वो ठीक है हाँ. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Fine.
Network
कहाँ पे हो?
issue,
गाँव
ma'am.
में? मुंबई में?
No, ma'am. घर पे मुंबई में ही हूँ.
हाँ?
मुंबई में ही हूँ घर पे.
नेटवर्क इशू लेकिन कहाँ पे हो?
मुंबई घर पे.
Okay. Just have you understood? Are you getting क्या चल रहा है? Otherwise आपके बहुत डाउट रहते हैं. आप बहुत शांत हो दोनों सेशन में.
वो मैम अभी आधा समझ रहा है, आधा ऊपर से जा रहा है, तो अभी
आधा
कुछ नहीं
समझ रहे.
करेंगे.
आधा 1 मिनट. Chat में क्या डाल रहे हो? Let me see what people are adding in the chat. I will stop sharing the screen
Ma'am.
now. Okay. Have you noted down all these points, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm assuming
ma'am.
and I'm expecting that you are having your notebooks along with you and you are writing something. Not everything maybe, but at
Yes,
least-
ma'am.
Yes, very good. Chalo, so I will stop sharing the screen. So you have to revise all these topics. In every session, you will be having a short revision in as a game. Okay, not as the way I will ask the question and you will answer it. It won't be like that. It will be as a game or quiz, something like that. We will have the revision sessions. So where your scores also. कौन सा गेम वो बता दियो नेक्स्ट इसमें. ठीक है, जिसमें प्राइज मिलेगा, कप मिलेगा, ट्रॉफी मिलेगी, क्राउन मिलेगा, एवरीथिंग यू विल गेट वर्चुअली. फाइन. Yeah. Okay. So shall I assume that you have understood what topics we have covered today? Kindly revise PUBG. Ankit, unmute. Ankit Singh, and show your video. Start your video also. Start audio and video both. Ankit,
हेलो मैम.
हेलो. ये कौन सा वीडियो है? शो मी योर फेस.
हेलो मैम.
मैंने हो गया. हाँ, हेलो. स्टार्ट योर वीडियो.
मैम बारिश हो रहा है, नेटवर्क नहीं आ रहा मेरे पास.
तो बारिश
हेलो.
हो रहा है तो वीडियो वीडियो ऑन करने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
ऑन ही है. हाँ.
भीग रहे हो क्या? बारिश में भीग रहे
नहीं
हो?
नहीं नहीं, भीग नहीं रहा हूँ, घर में ही हूँ.
Okay. Yeah, CRs, please note down the attendance.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay, good. और कौन कौन है बाकी के ये where is my favorite set of students? Noman, Mohsin, Rohit. Where are all those? They are not attending the lectures.
ऑफलाइन है मैम.
Offline है. वो समझ रहा है ऑफलाइन है, यहाँ पे नहीं है मतलब ऑफलाइन है. Okay. Who else is there? Let me see. Shal, Sachin, Abhishek, Akash. Rupa, Jigna, Kavya. Okay, fine. Chalo. So attendance is noted. Everyone, CRs, I mean, have you noted the attendance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Chalo. So next session we will be starting with debugging and other part of the Python. Okay. Chalo. People have already started leaving. No problem. Sure. Bye. Bye everyone. You may leave.
बाय मैम.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
बाय मैम. थैंक यू.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Yeah. Bye everyone. Please stay safe. Don't roam here and there. Stay at home only.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
मैम पीडीएफ क्लासरूम में सेंड कर दीजिएगा.
Yes. Yes. I will share the notes in the classroom. Don't worry.
ओके.
Yeah. Rohit. Rohit is there? Rohit left. हेलो. बोलो ना. क्यों? आप हो क्लासरूम में? आपने क्लासरूम का एप्लीके ये डाउनलोड किया है? मोबाइल में ऐप डाउनलोड है? आपने एसवाई का क्लासरूम ज्वाइन किया है, जो अभी नया एसवाई का क्लासरूम बना है? हाँ, तो फिर कैसे आएगा? एफवाई में थोड़ी ना आएंगे. अभी एसवाई का आपको नया जो है कोड भी दिया होगा ना संजना मैम ने. आपको वो ज्वाइन करना पड़ेगा. हाँ. आपके पास है कोड की शैल आई शेयर द कोड? हाँ, एक मिनट. आपको इतने दिन पता नहीं था क्या? ऐसे कैसे? अच्छा, ओके, ठीक है। ये अभी चैट में मैं डालती हूँ, ये कॉपी कर लेना, को क्लास को ज्वाइन कर लेना, ठीक है? आया क्या चैट बॉक्स में? हाँ, ठीक है, ज्वाइन कर लेना। ओके, या बाय बाय बाय। सेफ एट योर होम, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन। आप कहाँ पे हो, गांव में हो कि मुंबई में हो? ओके, सब ठीक है ना? फैमिली एंड एवरीथिंग इज राइट? ओके, ओके, फाइन, बाय बाय। यस विशाल।